Naruto's birthday is the 10th of October, the final day of the Ninja War. The characters with the most costume changes are Sasuke, Gaara, and Temari in that order. Naruto is just 5'5". People in the Narutoverse are short. Konohamaru and Co could be found in Ben 10. But you can also find Shikamaru and Choji in Yu-Gi-Oh! Kishimoto is a tribute to Dragon Ball Z, named Jinchuriki Roshi and his Bijou Son Goku. Throughout the series, Naruto's had 2 seals, 1 demon fox, 1 elder son, 1 toad, 1 crow, and 2 ghosts of his dead parents within him. Cramped. Although the spin-off series isn't for everyone, Rock Lee and his ninja friends' finale shows Lee vs Sasuke, fully animated. Like Shonen Heroes past, Naruto loves to eat. Shonen Jump's character poll shows Kakashi as the number 1 twice in a row. Naruto, Tsunade, Jiraiya, Orochimaru, Minato and Suigetsu all share the same blood type, B, thought to give them their hate-to-lose attitude and troublemaking tendencies. I mean, Orochimaru, I understand, that's going a little far. Itachi's personal hobby was cafe hopping. Cute. The first recruited additions to the Akatsuki were Kakazu and Sasori. These can be seen in the Birth of the Akatsuki short film. Out of all of Team Minato, Obito was in fact Kushina's favourite, the boy who killed them both. Tenten wants to fight both Temari and Sakura, most likely because she wanted to be Tsunade's pupil. At the age of just 16, Gaara had many attempts on his life. Kakashi's face has often been teased and 2015 was revealed in an art museum. 4 ninja through the series fight with an art form. Conan, Deidara, Sasori and Sai. Kimimaro was somehow just 15 years old. Ninja Storm revealed that Madara's perfect Susanoo in his final form is black. He can also use jutsu with his limbo clones. But that's just a theory. On game theory. Hidan is the slowest and least flexible of the Akatsuki, allowing ninjas such as Deidara, Anuki and Kidamaru to evade all and any attacks. But his scythe was to have greater abilities to balance him out, but these features were cut for time. Might Guy's favourite food is spicy curry. He dislikes nothing. Give him food! Whilst not using jutsu, Mifune is said to be so fast that he can stop the opponent from weaving hand signs. Iruka wants to test all of his former students in battle. Jashinism was never explained and is hence thought to be an old form of forbidden jutsu that time forgot. Without sacrifices, Hidan will eventually die. Jiraiya's corpse could not be retrieved by Kabuto. Other dead ninja not resurrected include Kushina, Kasame, Danzo, Conan, Sakamo Hotake and Izuna Uchiha for a multitude of reasons. Whilst hated by the village, Kid Naruto often hung out with Shikamaru, Choji and Kiba during classes. Yamato's real name is Tenzo. Tobi's deep voice is not Obito's, but in fact Zetsu, taking over and imitating the voice of Madara. The old Team 7 accomplished 2 B rank missions, 6 A rank missions, and 0 S rank missions before Sasuke left. The youngest ninjas to graduate from the academy were Kakashi and Itachi. Madara's favourite hobby is falconry. Ichiraku Ramen is based off a miso ramen shop in his hometown. Gaara's Shippuden design is based off of the character Neo from The Matrix. Second Mizukage's name is Gangetsu Hazuki. Kishimoto originally planned for Hiruzen to be a dog. This was thought to be too weird and was changed. Sasuke Uchiha was actually a last minute addition to the story. His staff team suggested he had a main primary rival. Killer Bee is a tribute to the early 90s WWE team, the Killer Bees. Bee is also a reference to Muhammad Ali's fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee, even quoting it, well, his version of it. Voice actor Steam Blue voices Orochimaru, Zabuza, Mugen from Champloo, and Amon from Legend of Korra. In Japan, Sakura is not hated like she is in the Western Hemisphere and actually has a decent fan base. Who knew? Whilst Kakashi did become a Chunin at age 6, it's also important to remember that he ranked up in a time of war, meaning that he probably needed Chunin and Jonin more desperately. Izanami, Totsuka, Susanoo, Kirin, and the eight-tailed serpent which Orochimaru becomes are all references to Japanese myth, if fairly loose ones. In the Storm series, if you use an ultimate jutsu against the right characters, you receive a personalised flashback upon victory. Similarly, use Hinata or Karen's jutsu on the boys they like, and the results are adorable. Or really, really strange. Kishimoto was a big fan of Tekken, even designing the outfit for Lars, who then guest starred in Ninja Storm 2. Kiba's dad walked out on him for being scared of his mother. In Japanese, Itachi translates to weasel. Naruto shares a lot in common with the series Hunter x Hunter. Sharingan, rival, Chunin exams. Influences. Not plagiarism. Influences. Tsunade's breast size is a confirmed 106 centimeters. Why is this common knowledge? A bit more obscurely, Madory Uchiha is based off of the Chinese god of sleep, Jum Sun. Kabuto created Manda 2, a summon the size of an island. Kishimoto is admitted to being bad at drawing female heroines, possibly for reason they're considerably nerfed throughout the series. Shikamaru has an IQ of over 200. Everyone in Naruto wears sandals. Everyone. Naruto in the English dub is played by Mayo Flanagan. Kishimoto's favourite characters to draw are Sasuke and Lee. That said, when asked of his favourite all-round characters, he states Naruto, Sakura and Sasuke. Team 7. Interesting. The Akatsuki were originally planned to be a group of monsters. Whilst obviously Kasame and Zetsu remain, they went from this to anime pretty boys. Currently running in Japan is a Naruto art exhibition and a Naruto stage show. Tenten had less screen time than Tonton, Tsunade's pet pig. Sugetsu's older brother Mangetsu mastered all of the 7 Swords of the Mist and was entrusted with the scroll that held them all at the age of 14. Sasuke, unlike most characters in the series, refuses to use honorifics to his seniors. Something thought to be very disrespectful in Japan, up until Naruto Gaiden, referring to Naruto as Hokage-sama. Aww. The reverse sexy no jutsu of Sasuke and Sai is hardly censored in the English manga, and gone entirely in the anime, yet this is allowed? Constantly? Team Guy has a largely Chinese theme. Choji once expressed a desire to eat Akamaru. Every one of the Sand siblings has something on their back that represents their fighting style. Naruto had his whiskers before becoming the Jinchuriki. The Gentle Fist is based off of the Chinese martial art Bag Chong. Since the very beginning of the series, Kishimoto has always had the spark idea for making Sasuke the Hokage. This would later become the motivation for the final fight. Zabuza's name translates to never cut twice. Bruce Lee received an injury similar to that of Rock Lee's after his fight with Gaara, and was also expected to never walk again. Who the fuck was Bruce Lee up against? The Valley of the End was designed as a combination of Mount Rushmore and Niagara Falls. Kishimoto in an interview stated that a member of Team 7 would be killed off during the war. Ironically, Kakashi avoided the axe twice, Naruto and Sasuke literally defied death, and Yamato was even returned. Kishimoto's own father passed away during the run of Naruto, which influenced the portrayal of characters like Shikaku, Inoichi, and predominantly Minato, all as father figures in the series. It's thought the Edo Tensei passing of Naruto's father is meant to be a tribute to his own father. Conan never hesitated to kill. Many dogs exist in the Narutoverse. Strangely, while most animals talk and have their own societies, there are also somehow normal cats, birds, and Chibi. Nagato's not talking dog. How do they coexist? Who knows? Naruto's lowest stat in the databook is understandably hand signs. He's never really needed them. It was in fact Ino who had the best overall grades from the academy, and not Sasuke, who only came first in ninjutsu and taijutsu. Kakashi's mother was part of the Inuzuka clan, explaining his dog contract. Shikaku was amongst one of the only parents who did not order their children to stay away from Naruto Uzumaki. Anko is Kishimoto's favourite female character for a short-lived and barely explored relationship with Orochimaru. Neji and Hinata's fathers are identical twins, technically making them half-siblings and not cousins at all. Other than the Izanami filler, Sarada Uchiha is the first female Sharingan user in the series. Shino is quiet because he's constantly talking to the bugs inside him. Pain used a technique to make it rain when he left the village. Through the water, he could sense the goings-on and intruders to the village. Asuma's ninjutsu skill was on an equal par to Kakashi's. Obito called Madara his precious forefather, indicating a direct descendant of Madara. Mizuki, the very first villain, was a secret follower of Orochimaru and stole the scroll for him. Many times in the series is a heaven mentioned. The Sage of Six Paths refers to it as the Pure Land, yet Zabza refers to seeing nothing after he died. Mu shares his bandaged covering and invisibility with H.G. Wells' Griffin from The Invisible Man. It's thought it's a reference to him, although it's pretty obscure. Certain characters are entirely erased from the games, such as the Sanford and Zetsu, and yet the storyline manages to continue anyway. The plot also changes to suit the games. The end of Storm 3 sees the Kage beating Madara and the war ending early, everyone just packing up and going home. Similarly, some non-battle ninja have been given movesets created just from the games alone. This includes Ino's Poison Flower fighting style, Kushina's kitchen moveset, the arsenal of 6 Jinchuriki, Karen, and early Hashirama and Tobirama before they fought. According to Kurama, the only time Naruto was on the verge of dying was when pit against Kabuto during the Sannin battle. Talking about that damn deaf fox, there have been to date 9 hosts and pseudo-hosts shown on screen, including Jin and Kinkaku, Minato, Mara, and Zetsu. Manga pilot, Kurama was actually Naruto's father, who attacked the village. Naruto took human form and Hokage Hiruzen allowed him to live in the village. Kakashi and Jiraiya bonded over their care for Naruto and loved the softcore porn in public so much that their title in Storm is Makeout Partners. Kakashi also knew the Rasengan at age 13. Zetsu catalogues famous fights in ninja history. We know this now to be because he coursed half of them and is slightly proud of his reruns. Killer B was only ever referred to as B until his battle with Minato. It's thought he either gained the title Killer from reputation of surviving the Yellow Flash, or hey, maybe Minato bestowed it upon him himself. The Naruto Bridge is a real existing bridge, bordering the city of Naruto, crossing the Naruto Strait. The longest single matchup in Naruto history was the anime fight between Sasori and the tag team of Sakura and Chiyo. Due to inconsistent animation, the general padding of that first arc, and the many phases of Sasori's fighting style, there is over 3 hours of Sasori battle footage. I'm Samu Davis, please subscribe if you like Naruto and just general funny content, and I'll see you about. You look good today.